Oh, it's here. Oh my gosh, it's here. If you don't know, I actually wrote a book over the last year. So during the pandemic, I was sitting at home like everyone else probably, writing my book, and it's finally here. I received it yesterday and I'm just super nervous. I was like, this project was so out of my comfort zone, so I worried a lot. During the process, it was like a roller coaster, up and down, and now it's still not done yet. I still need to open the package and see what's there, if everything's fine. I already worry, what if there's an error, I don't know what's wrong with it. But I learned that wait to worry. Don't worry in advance, wait with it. And there's still time to do this. So when I open this, we'll see how it goes. So let's open this together. Okay, let's open this. I'm so scared. I actually got my hard scissors. Just why not? This is how I open packages. I don't know. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. I'm so scared. Scared. Ah, I see a piece of the book already. Oh my god, it's here. Ah. Oh god, I'm so scared. Oh, it's my book. It's pretty thin. I thought it's much thicker, but it's thin paper, I guess. Ooh, it's here. Ooh, I'm so nervous. I mean, I saw the cover and the back side of the book, but oh my gosh. I'm like scared to look into. I'm not sure what it is. I must say that writing a book, I mean, on Instagram, on every platform, it looks so easy, so effortless. Everyone's like posing with their books, and like in the back, and like back behind the scenes photos, they're effortlessly sitting there writing. Well, they pretend to for Instagram probably, but for me it was like a hot mess. It started actually, well, let's I just need to tell you this. It will be a hangout type of video, and I actually started working on a book in 2018, roughly like at the end. So in 2019 I started working on a book. It was completely different and with another publisher, and it's not like I started writing it. It was back and forth, and during the summer of 2019 I started writing it, and it was a completely different book, but there was still some things that I was not happy with the publisher and the back and forth. So I decided I'm not going to do this. So I backed out because internally I felt like it was not the right thing. It just didn't feel right for some reason. It's just that because I learned, Marie Forleo taught this in one of her videos, saying that sometimes you're scared to do something and it's hard to differentiate. Is it scared because something that bad happens, or maybe it's just nervous, or maybe just not into it? It's like there are different types of scared, because maybe you're just afraid to step out of your comfort zone, or you're scared that it's just not the right thing. And for me, she was explaining this, when you feel your body is expanding, like, yes, I'm scared, but I'm actually looking forward to it, then it's a right being scared. It's actually just, yes, just something where you are just nervous. But if you feel scared when your body is like closing, like it's like I'm not sure, it doesn't feel right, I'm kind of scared, and your body's closing, like it feels like it's not the right thing, then you know, okay, this is the type of being scared, that it's not the right thing. So for some reason I felt like, I mean, there were lots of different things, but I decided no, it doesn't, just my body is just closing, it's not the right thing. So yeah, long story short, I said, okay, this is not for me. So I backed out, and I explained everything, and this was one of those things that was super scary, because you don't want to disappoint people, but at the same time you need to decide what's best for you. And yeah, and it was super scary. But yeah, I just pushed myself out of my comfort zone. I grew out of it, grew with it, and yeah, I'm happy I did this, because then found another publisher and started working on a new book because there was like three variations, and I had to rewrite my whole book that I started with the first publisher because we just changed the idea. So in 2020, I started working on my new book, the novel watercolor book. And again, there were different back and forths, we changed things, and yeah, I learned a lot about myself because, as I said, it looks super, super easy. Well, for me, it looked like everyone's doing it, and so on top of things, for me, it was, oh my god, this is so amazing. And then right a few days later, or I don't know, even a few minutes later, it was like, oh my god, what have I done? What have I signed up myself to? Because you go through so many different things emotionally, and I feel like if you want to do something and that is super, super scary, and you're afraid that something maybe doesn't work out in the end, but it's so much work to do this, but you're scared that it doesn't work in the end, do it anyway. Because I feel like at the end of the day, at the end of when I decided, okay, let's write this book in 2020, I said, it doesn't matter, I just want to get it done. I don't want to procrastinate anymore, because in 2020 I said, no excuses, you do this, you will do this, no excuses, sign this contract, get started, push through it, go through all of these emotional roller coasters, because at the end of this, at the finish line, a new and improved version of yourself is waiting for you. So this is what I was focusing on. And yeah, long story. I'm out of breath because I'm just so nervous, and yeah, again, I'm still on the roller coaster, I guess. But it's so worth it, because you can be proud of yourself. So this is the book that is finally done. It took ages to make it, but it's here. And it actually looks better than I thought, because I only saw the PDF book, and this is like the finished version with the high-res pictures and everything. Oh my god. I'm so nervous. And actually, the funny thing is, when I started writing the book, I had no idea about what is the proper way of scanning things. So you will notice that some images are different, because I just learned how, because in the first scans, like this painting, for example, was it Sailing Away? It was one of the first paintings I did, and I had no idea how to properly scan until I learned about it, and then you can see it changes into slightly better versions of it. But yeah, learning by doing. Do it anyway. If you don't know how to do something, you don't know where to start somewhere, and you will learn along the way. And you don't know what you don't know, so it doesn't matter if you have a plan or not. Just start, and you will learn what you need to know. So I have actually 20 copies, and I did a giveaway a few weeks, probably months ago, and I promised 5 copies to 5 lucky winners, and I'm gonna sign them today and ship them. If you are not a lucky winner, you can still pre-order the book, and we also have some freebies that come along with the pre-order. And also, if you pre-order, you get a free ticket to my virtual book tour live painting sessions, because I wanted to do something fun and celebrate, and whoever pre-ordered my book, I want to invite to a fun painting party virtually, because we're kind of stuck at home right now. So it would be a cool idea. I thought it would be cool to do this next year virtually and celebrate. Well, this is a lot of books with my face on it. Can you believe this? At first I thought it looks like a magazine. I was like, do people really think it's a book? But I actually like to. I did a vote on Instagram, and lots of you said that you liked this idea, and you liked that my paintings are. So these are the things that some of the paintings that are in the book. So I really like the idea of having them, and you liked it as well. Oh my god, 20 books of my face with my face, and I'm speechless. I'm so happy that it's done. So this is the final version. So this is the book Watercolor Painting for Beginners. It's a book where you can just literally start learning watercolor step by step. I cover the basics from tools to how to I think the confidence starts just knowing what you're doing, and I feel like when it already comes to knowing what to buy, what supplies you'll need, how to decide, how to know what is the difference, I feel like this already gives you a ton of confidence. And then I'll explain different techniques and how to mix colors and how to control water, like all sorts of things that are some of the things that you submitted all over. Like I asked you a ton of times, what are the things that you struggle most with watercolors? So I compiled a huge list and I tried to answer as many questions that you have in this book. So if you ever wondered, like, why do I have a cauliflower effect? Why is this not working? I tried to cover everything here. And also I give you in this book a lot of different ideas to practice watercolor painting, from simple like flat images, but you still also exercise color mixing, layering, water control, water to paint ratio, and how to create depth and how to mix colors and how to choose colors for your painting so it looks interesting. And I decided to, we changed a lot, this book changed a lot. So at the end we have decided to do this and we divided them into themes. So we have beach painting, something with skies, clouds, mountains, so landscapes. And the cool thing is, because my publisher also wanted to, there was lots of big backs and forths and we had to cut things out, we had to remove things at the end, because it just was a little confusing, or it was too much talking, too much information, and we felt like you probably just want to get started and paint. You don't want to read like a whole half of the book just about supplies, or I don't know, some other techniques or some other things. So I decided, if you get the book, you'll find a link in the book, and with this link you get access to a companion guide, totally free. Just need to go to the website that is linked in the book, fill in your name, your email address, and then you will get access to this guide, which will walk you through the whole entire book. So the companion guide is divided exactly the same way as the book. So for example, if you want to paint a painting, let's say feathers, or some other project, and there's something where you need more information. Also, I included in this guide some outlines that you print out. For example, we have one painting that, where something like this, we paint feathers. Maybe you don't know how to exactly shape them, you can download it. Or if we have one that is, for example, I have one that I really like, this with the fishes here, for example, dancing with the fishes. And maybe feel like, I don't know how to draw yet, and I don't want to worry about knowing this yet. You can download this whole template. It's inside this guide. And also some other things we had to cut out. For example, I really wanted to show you how colors look when you dilute them, or if you use more pigment in them. And so we had different charts of different colors and how they look when you mix. We had to remove all of this, so you will find this in the guide. And some more information about supplies, some more resources, tips. Maybe something is unclear in the book, you can go into the guide and see more explanations on, for example, how to control water and paint on your brush and paper, with some more examples so you can really see it. Yeah, I'm super excited, super I can't believe I just survived the unboxing of my own book, because I felt like I will collapse or something. But yeah, this is the book. And if you want to pre-order, it's officially pre-ordered that time. The pre-order ends on the December 27th of 2020. So if you pre-order, if you have already pre-ordered but you haven't claimed your freebies, do that by following the link in the description box down below. It's nofailwatercolor.com, and you can submit your proof of purchase and you'll get access to the freebies, and you will also enter to the list of the invites to the live painting parties virtually next year, to celebrate and to just hang out and have fun. If you have any questions, I will do more flip throughs and more things from the book. But I just wanted to share this moment where I unboxed this book, because for me it was a huge labor work, but it was lots of learning about myself. It was a book for you to really discover your full potential, and that you can really see that you are able to paint beautifully. You can learn it. It's nothing where you have to be born with a special talent. It's just like cooking. You need to just to know some recipes, how some tools work, and then you become your own cook and become your own master of the paintings you create. So you are the cook, and the cook of your own paintings, basically. And if you feel like in 2021 you want to change something in your life, and you are like, I always wanted to do something, but I'm scared. I don't know if it works out. What if I fail? There is no such thing. Even if something doesn't work out, if something fails, it doesn't matter. It's more important. It's more important what you become when you reach this point. If you, for example, for me, I've published this book, or about to publish this book. There was so many ups and downs, so many roller coasters, so many. I was a hot mess. I mentioned this in the book at the end. But I feel so much better about myself because I pushed through it. I went through all of this. I pushed through all the things until the finish line, and I'm proud that I crossed the finish line. So if you want to do something and you're just afraid, just do it anyway. It's more important what you become and not the outcome. So just do it. And I have a quote here in the book that I feel like sums up everything, is that this book is to everyone who is afraid of failure. Remember, everything is a valuable experience. Nothing is wasted, but it's a waste to do nothing at all. So with that, let's create beautiful art. Let's learn together. Let's grow. Let's become a better version of ourselves each and every single day. Let's do our best. And yeah, I can't wait for you to get this book. Again, you can find the link in the description box down below, watercolor.com. Claim your freebies, claim your tickets. I can't wait for you to get this book. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!